Roll call 219 here, and this is the gun that I bought at the auction last week that I went to. I tried my best to get some firearms there, but it was just too much of a hassle. I was up against a lot of people that had quite a bit of funds in their pocket, including FFL dealers. So this is the only firearm I came away with. This is the Heritage Rough Rider 22 caliber revolver. So I got this in the auction for about 160 bucks. I had to do a little bit of a drive to go to the FFL dealer to pick it up, and then he charged me 20 bucks for it. But that's not too bad around in my area. So all in all, I paid about 170. I've seen these in my local gun shops for about 175, 180, and that was without tax. So you probably pay a little bit more on top to get the firearm out of there. So I think I did get a pretty good deal here. You're probably wondering why there's a Star Wars figure right next to me, and we'll get into that in a minute. So before we do that, let me do something before you guys start commenting below and I get all the weirdos and all the trolls. Shame on me. And we'll get into this reason, and here we go. So basically what you get in here is your little catalog from Heritage where you can change out grips or get different holsters or whatever, and we'll get into that in a minute. But you have your manual on how to operate the firearm, which really came in handy. So you should always take a look at your manual. Extra cylinder coupon for probably it says right here, the 22 mag. So you can send it in there. I think it's $29.95, and you get an extra cylinder to shoot 22 Magnum out of it. And then your NRA propaganda, and then your Youth Handgun Safety Act notice. And then it comes with a lock and key. So let's get into this and why I have this little Star Wars figure next to me. This gun was presented to me as being in mint condition and unfired and all this great jazz for this packaging combination. Well, let's get into this first. So this is a 2004 original trilogy collection Yoda, and this is in a star case. It has no blemishes around the corners. They're all intact. It doesn't have a crease in the card. Even the card back is in very, very great condition, and it's even unpunched. So it comes with all his little gear that the little figures come with: his cloak, his medallion, and then his little staff. So this, in my opinion, is what is mint condition. Mint condition, no missing pieces, no blemishes on the figure or card or anything. And you say, well, what does that have to do with this revolver? Well, I'm going to show you. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm missing a cylinder right there. So before you guys kill me, shame on me for not looking at this gun more thorough than I already did, and notice that I'm missing a cylinder. I believe I'm missing the 9-shot cylinder out of there for 22 long rifle, because I only have a 6-shot on the revolver itself. So let's get into the gun. Also here, I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a bunch of scratches right there underneath the ejection rod, and also along the ejection rod there's a little bit of scratching there. So mint condition? No, I don't think this gun is in mint condition. Even there's a little bit on the cylinder itself. So I think that was a little bit misleading, to say the least, even with the cylinder missing. So to load the firearm, it's a 4-stage trigger, so you have to put it on 2-stage. Open up your little port here, and then your cylinder will spin freely to put your rounds in there. Close it back up. It also, you pull it back, go to that 4th stage, pull the trigger, and then the gun will fire. if you notice that there's a gap in between the hammer and the firing pin, that's because this gun also comes with a safety. So when you move it down into the fire position, the hammer will sit on the cylinder. So when you flop it back up, then it creates that little gap, so you can actually have the gun filled with ammunition and not so much worry about the hammer discharging the round. Do I recommend that? No, I don't. I think you should just always read your manual and be safe with any kind of firearm, even 22 long rifle. So you have your ejection rod right there. I checked it out and it's pretty good. I mean, it's not too shabby. And you see it right there where it comes out. So I took the gun apart a little bit, and just to make sure it's unfired, and I don't think it's been fired. I just think that I was a little bit misled on the condition of this firearm, because one of the reasons I bought it is because it was presented as being in mint. So other than that, I don't know what I'm really going to do with this particular firearm. I don't know if I'm going to use it for a giveaway if we hit some kind of milestone on the channel. And if I would do that and give this gun to one of my subscribers, the first thing I'm going to do is order a new cylinder for it. The second thing I do in this little catalog that they give me, they have a bunch of other grips. I'm thinking about getting these ones. These are the Wild Bill Hickok grips, and they got a set of spade cards that go right there on one of the grips. I think I'll order those as well, and then leave you with these wooden ones, which the steepling on them is pretty good. You can get a little bit of grip on there. I just don't really so much like the way the color is on them. That's just my opinion. So I'd probably go and snatch some of those other grips that I seen in the catalog up and put them with this gun along with the cylinder, an extra cylinder, to give away this gun for a giveaway. So I haven't decided whether to do that or just take this gun down to my local gun shop, because I've seen another firearm that I'm interested in, and put it down as collateral. To get your cylinders out, FYI, all you have to do is push this little pin down and then remove this pin right here, and it'll slip out and you can interchange your cylinders that way. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this gun. If I'm going to take it out and shoot it, or if I'm just going to stick it in the safe, and maybe on some summer day I just go out and shoot the gun myself. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but again, I'm really disappointed that I'm missing a cylinder for this gun, and I don't believe that's mint condition. In my opinion, I don't know how you feel about mint condition firearms, but that's my example with the Star Wars figure. That's mint condition to me. So what am I going to do with it? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure that out down the road. I am going to Tulsa, so I'll have videos coming out sporadically. They won't be like I have it positioned, where they're either on that Monday or Tuesday or somewhere in the middle of that week. They might just come out sporadically until after the Tulsa trip. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the content from Tulsa. I'll have quite a bit coming out of there. With that being said, I'd like to thank my old and new subscribers and just the people that zip through my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, and share the videos. Subscribe. If you have experience with one of these Heritage Rough Rider 22 revolvers, put it down in the comment. There's quite a bit of videos out there. Go check those out as well. because I don't think I actually will shoot this gun. I think it'll take a different course in its lifespan with me. So, like always, guys, catch you on the next one.